Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and today it's the first EFL show on the channel. We've switched it up since Vale are obviously going down and didn't want to make it just League 2. So we're talking about Championship, League 1, League 2, and we can even put in some National League content as well. I'm joined here with Presleymilner. Presley, how are you, mate?
I'm doing good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad. So last time you came on the show, we were talking about Watford and obviously the charity match that you've that that's yours that you're doing. Tell us something through about that.
So the charity match, August 2nd, the Vesticare Stadium in Oldham, which is Greater Manchester. We're raising money for the NHS, just to support them, support the staff, and yeah, basically it's a celebrity charity match. Me, you, us two are playing in it because we're like major celebs, and we've got huge TikTok names. You've got Squash, who does like Useless Labourer and Creepy Manager and Broke Boyfriend skits, 500,000 on TikTok. Isaac Batcher, who's the big name that we've just announced, who's got 2.7 mil on TikTok. He's got over like 3.5 million followers across all platforms. If you searched up Isaac Batcher, you'd recognize him even if you don't recognize the name. He's one of the biggest skits creators in the UK and in the world, to be honest with you. We've also got a lot of football content creators. Like, if you ever see GoPro footage of people like playing games, we've got the three of the biggest GoPro content creators. Potentially a couple more. We've got JDB, JPOV, and one that I can't announce yet because they haven't been announced, which is a bit annoying. But JDB is the biggest that we've got at the moment. He's got like over a couple mil on all social medias. And you'll recognize some of the clips. You probably won't know his face because it's GoPro footage, but you'll recognize some of the clips. We've got lead judges from Arsenal Fan TV. So we've got some big names that have already been announced. And yeah, we're just kind of a kickabout 11v11. My team versus my mate who's a TikToker called the British Alf. He's built a team. He's got TikTokers. He's got, JDB, JPOV, a few others. We've got lead judges, us two, Squash, Isaac Batcher. So it's just going to be literally a kickabout at the Vesticare Stadium, raise a bit of money for charity, try and batter them, and yeah, just have some fun, to be honest with you. It's going to be a good day.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good day. So the last time you announced the match, which was a few weeks ago now, I had lots of questions about it from the subscribers and from the people who were watching. Tell us a bit like of the smaller details, about the match, with what the extra features going to be, and the music stuff like that.
Okay, so we've now got a halftime singer, which hasn't been announced yet. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it, but you just go over to the Create to Help the NHS Instagram account. They might have been announced by now. If not, just comment it down below, and I'll respond to your comment in the comment section, because I'll just double check if I'm allowed to announce it. But I don't want to just say their name in case they get cancelled. No, not they get cancelled. I mean, if we cancel them performing or something, or they can't make it or something. So until they get fully 100% announced, don't want to know. But we've got it's a big name. They've got hundreds of thousands of followers and a lot of streams on their songs. So we've got them performing at halftime for like half an hour. They're going to perform a little bit before the game, maybe like 20 minutes before the game, and just a little bit after the game, just about an hour in total throughout the day. Turn up at 1 p.m. We're immediately, just walk around a bit. Then the players are going to come out, warm up, kick off at 2. Game should be done, 3:30. Should be done 4 p.m. Then if it goes penalties, obviously maybe 4:15, 4:30. And then up until 5, we're going to have, more singing, probably an auction, raffle, that type of thing. The parking there is free as well. The tickets are £6, using the link in the Create to Help the NHS bio on Instagram. Trying to think of any more things that I can mention that are little. It's just going to be, good. It's a good venue.
What's the capacity for the venue?
I'm not actually sure the capacity. It's like 1,500, I think. somewhere around there, which is what we're kind of aiming to sell, is around 1,000. So 1,500 is perfect. It's only the first time we're putting on. It's the first time I'm doing this, so I don't really know what to expect. I'm just basically going off previous charity matches I've played in and the names that they've had and the names we've got. And we've got, most of the same players, few bigger names, few names that aren't playing. So it should sell around 500 to 1,000 tickets. Obviously, depending on how good we do at promoting it. Obviously, we're going to have to section the fans because our fans, my team's fans, is obviously we don't want to start any fights in the stands, and obviously because my team's fans are obviously way stronger than the British Alps fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be maybe 4 hours of just action-packed stuff going on. Even if there's nothing going on, even if the match isn't going on, there'll be the bar open. There'll be a singer singing. There'll be the players warming up on the pitch. There'll be people going around. You can obviously ask for photos and people to sign your shirt or something. I don't know. So there'll be a lot to do on the day, and it is going to be a really good day, and I'm looking forward to it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much covered everything of what everyone wanted to know. See, as I had a look, I did have a look at it. Yeah, it is 1,500 with 150 seating area for people who want to sit down. Make sure to give each club 75 seats just in case we don't want to mix in.
Yeah, we're going to split it down the middle as well.
Yeah, and give each team 2 stands.
Exactly.
Right. So that's pretty much everything that you've covered there. If anyone does have any more questions, feel free to ask, and I will ask Presley, or you can just go to Presley and ask him. I'm sure he'll reply.
I mean, my DMs are always open. Just Presleymilner on Instagram. Just send me any messages, any questions about the match, and I'll answer them straight away. So
yeah. And one more question about it: is your team full now, or is there still people coming?
We've got a full team. We've got one person who I met on the weekend who said they want to play. They said, "Yeah, get me involved," and I said, "Right, you're a decent sized name, but we can't get you involved. You're going to have to be first reserve." So we've got a stacked team. My team is completely full. Alf's team is, I think he's got maybe half the team full. He's maybe got 10 players, and we're trying to aim to get 20 on each team, just so we can have kind of just a lot of rotation. Obviously, people that will pull out, people that are really unfit.
Like me.
And also just give a lot of and me as well, and people just give a lot of people game time, and just get as many big names in there as possible. I've got a few of my mates playing. I know Alf's got a couple of the people he knows playing. He's got some smaller names and some huge names as well. So yeah, pretty much that.
Yeah, so make sure to if you want to come down, would be much appreciated, and even if you can't come down, it'd be streamed on YouTube if that's correct.
Yeah, it should be currently, as I'm aware. I'm still trying to sort that out, but there's two people that might play, that two YouTubers that own a channel that might be playing, that I just need to 100% confirm if they are, and if they are, they can stream it. If not, we'll have to find our own way, but it'll definitely be streamed on either their YouTube channel, which I'll leave a link, or I'll announce on the Instagram, Create to Help the NHS, I'll announce it over there, or it'll be announced over there that it'll be on my channel or Alf's Twitch. It might be a bit of both. We'll announce it at some point. We still need to kind of figure that out. So yeah, that will be sorted.
Times.
It'll be definitely sorted within the next few weeks. So just look out for that.
So I'm sure I'll probably asking you this next month, because I'm sure more stuff will be sorted, more big names as well.
100%.
So yeah, if any of you guys watching have got any questions, hit Presleymilner's DMs, or you can come and ask me and I'll ask Presley. You can do whatever. But now we're coming on to some EFL stuff. Championship playoffs yesterday. Southampton booked a place in the playoff final. They won 2-1 against Middlesbrough. Your thoughts on this one, Presley, and who did you want to get through to the final?
To be honest, I'm not really that bothered either way. I did sort of want Middlesbrough to go up just because, obviously, what's his name left them. Was it Rob Edwards? Was it that left them to go to Wolves? And he signed for Wolves and he managed Wolves, and they're obviously going down. So I did sort of want Middlesbrough to go up just so it's like, haha, you messed up by leaving, but obviously they're not. And to be honest, I'm not really bothered either way. Southampton, they're a solid team. They'll probably go straight back down unless they make some solid signings because their team, I'll be honest, not Prem quality. But they had been in good form, so you never know. They could take that into next season and they could take it into the playoff final. But yeah, it is a difficult one because it's nice to just see a new team that hasn't been in the Prem for a while. And
Yeah,
obviously, Middlesbrough are that team. Southampton have been up and down, just at the bottom of the Prem. It's just kind of a boring team because it's like you know what you're going to get. They're not going to come up like Sunderland did this season, come up after 10 years and then just fly and immediately start pushing Champions League. And you're like, what the hell's going on? Southampton aren't going to do that. They're going to be like bog standard, probably fighting relegation every season until they go down again. So
yeah.
it's just a bit boring. Middlesbrough probably would have done the same though. They probably would have gone down. So
It's just nicer to get a new team involved, you know.
yeah, it's just nice. I mean, I'm a Watford fan, but when Luton went up a few years ago, everyone was gassed about that. And to be honest with you, it was quite nice to see Luton in the Prem. It was nicer to see them get relegated straight away and then relegated again. But it was quite nice to see a new team in the Prem. Just was a bit annoying that it was Luton, but
Yeah,
just nice to have some variety because otherwise it gets a
yeah.
bit boring.
So, coming on to the final, score prediction, and out of these two, who do you want to go to the Prem?
Well, I'm going to say it just because I want it to happen. I'm going to say 2-1 Hull because I want, again, like I said, a team that hasn't been in the Prem for a while. The last game I went to see, no, not the last game I went to see. The only game I've ever gone to see in VIP was Watford versus Hull, where I believe it was a draw or we won 1-0 or something. It was a very close game. I think it was Harry Maguire was playing for them at the time. And then obviously this was about 2016. So we had some good players. They had some decent players. I think they went down that season. But I just like Hull. I don't know what it is about them, but I just quite like them. And it'd be nice to see a new team that hasn't been in the Prem in a while back in the Prem. So
Yeah, because obviously last season, the 24-25 season, they were fighting relegation. You know, they could have gone down to League One and they wouldn't have been anywhere near this position. So it'll be good to see Hull go up and hopefully they can cause some problems in the Premier League.
100%.
Coming on to Watford now, obviously your manager's been sacked or he left. It was one of them. Your thoughts on that one and who do you want to see come in?
Well, I mean that is the question. To be honest, the last 5 games we've lost all 5. I don't think we've won in about 8 or 9 games. We lost the last few games by about 3, 4, 5 goals a game. We were in a terrible position. The team, the players had given up. The manager obviously didn't have anything under control. We knew we weren't going down, so the players just seemed to just give up and barely play. So to have a new manager come in is going to be a very difficult task. I think obviously the players loved Javi Gracia, and then when he left, they kind of they protested on the pitch by just playing really badly. I'm assuming because I think the players as well as the fans are just tired of us sacking a manager every 3 months. It's like we can't build even if you start badly. You've got to you've got to keep the manager. You've got to back him for at least a year and if it's still going badly or if it's getting worse, then you get rid of him. But you can't see enough. You can't
Yeah,
transform a club with no transfer window or no summer transfer window, should I say, where the team is mid-table. Like they've got nothing really to play for. They had no fight to try and push playoffs. It's like, I mean, Edward still had a big job on his hands and he failed. Who I'd like to see come in though, I'm going to say we need an ex-player, an ex-Watford player that demands respect from his players, because I don't see that any tactical masterclass manager is going to do anything at Watford. I want to say, I think it's obvious. I want Troy Deeney to come in. I think he can turn the ship around. To be honest, I think he's got what it takes. And when he was the captain, there was no nonsense when he was around. He made sure everyone was kept in line. And the second he left, the team crumbled and there was no leadership in the team. So having him back as the manager, I feel like he just instill this respect and this passion and this, leadership and this everyone wanting to play their best. So I want Troy Deeney. I'll say I want Troy Deeney.
Do you think that'll be more? Do you think that'll be realistic, or is that just kind of, optimistic?
To be fair, it's realistic in terms of the fact that if they offered him the job, I think he'd say yes. In fact, I'm not 99% sure he'd say yes. Whether the board backs him based on how he, acted at Forest Green, I'm not sure, because obviously he did come out in an interview after they lost the game and just say that one of his players wasn't good enough to play football, which kind of lost him the respect of the fans and the board and the players. So whether the board is going to, because he does do that type of thing. He's a bit like Roy Keane in that sense. He says it how it is. So it's like, do the board want someone that's going to say stuff like that? Maybe even about, the board. Maybe he's going to come out and say things about the club that the board don't really want their manager saying. So
Do you think that's something that Watford need, though, in terms of, they want to be pushing for that top six? Isn't that something they maybe need? Or do you think that'll just affect the dressing room?
I think that Watford definitely need him in, whether it be as the manager or just someone around the club, because he is someone that will demand 100%. And if he gets less than 100%, there will be stern words said in the media and to the players. And he will he will push the team to their limits. But I think it goes one or two ways with Watford. The players either respect him and they listen, or they go, well, shut up, and he loses the respect immediately, and he has no way of getting it back. But I feel like Watford's owners are a bit like Chelsea's owners. If they have a manager that is authoritative, they don't like it. They want someone that they can control. A bit like Edward Still, who they can kind of just like, if they say something to him, the board say something to him, they know that he's going to instill it in the club. So basically, the board are the managers, pretty much. They control the managers. Whereas Troy Deeney, he wouldn't let that happen. So I want him in the club because I think he can. I think he could take it to the next level, and I don't think it will happen because I don't think the board are ready for someone to question them. But I just want to see him in charge of the club. To be honest with you, it's hopes and dreams, but I really want to see him.
That'll be something we definitely talk about if that were to happen.
100%.
And you're keeping your fingers crossed. And have there been any rumours, or has it just been a bit quiet? Nothing really said.
To be honest, I think it's because it's the end of the season, and obviously the World Cup's coming up. There's not been any really manager rumours for the club because it's like no one's focused on next season at the minute. They're focused on the summer.
Yeah.
Most of our team is going to the World Cup, whether that be for Morocco or whoever else is playing for like Georgia or whatever. We've got a lot of players who are going to play in the World Cup, so they're not focused on next season. They're focused on the World Cup. The board is currently probably maybe looking at some managers that might be interested, but I've heard no rumours. But
are you excited for the World Cup coming up?
Oh, of course. I do think 2024 was the best chance England had to win a trophy. I just think the Euros, it was just there in our hands, ready to take. And we messed it up. We narrowly lost. We've got Tuchel, which is, if we had Southgate still, I would have just written off this World Cup. But we have Tuchel, and I think that he has what it takes to take us to that level. We've got players like Bellingham, Cole Palmer. We've got, Harry Kane. But the problem is, Bellingham's not really been playing that well. I mean, Real Madrid haven't been playing well as a whole. Then you've got Cole Palmer. He's not as good as he was in 2024 summer. Like he's not, that was his best season that season, and going into the Euros, he's kind of been a bit average this season compared to his previous self. We've got people like Foden, who's been pretty poor this season in terms of his like how he usually is. Saka, despite Arsenal doing really well, he's been a bit poor compared to previous season in terms of output. Obviously, we've got Declan Rice and we've got Harry Kane, who are at the top of their game, but it's like certain players that are at the top, certain players aren't. So it's tough because you look at teams like Spain and France, and all of their players are in the top of their form. So it's like, how would we beat that? But I'm looking forward to it. You always look forward to a tournament. We always have hope until we go out. There's always hope. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, sure it'll be a good World Cup. I haven't been thinking about it too much, but obviously I'm sure when it'll be a couple of weeks to go, I'm sure I'll be starting to be more excited about it. So yeah, let's go on to League One, because there was some. I mean, I don't know if you saw the goal. I mean, Stockport Stevenage is tonight. I don't know if you saw the Stockport goal, which was probably one of the most stupid goals I've ever seen.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, I'm not allowed to show it as it go down as copyright. But so he was through on goal. The defender made a mistake. He gave the ball away, so the guy was through on goal, right?
Yeah.
And he trips. I don't know what he doesn't even trip on. I think he just trips on his own foot and falls over, right? So then there's like the goalkeeper and two defenders who were like communicating to get rid of it. No one deals with it, so then one of their players just goes in and toe bunts it in. It's crazy.
See, that's the beauty of like League One level, because that would never happen in like the Prem.
No, I know. I mean, you should have a look at it, even if you've got time now to have a look at it. It was crazy.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
It was like 95th minute as well.
Let me have a quick look at it. Yeah, to be honest, that's the type of goals that you kind of have. That's the luck you need to go through in these games. To come out on top, you need luck where the opposition kind of just make a stupid mistake or miscommunication, and then you pounce on it.
Yeah. You'll laugh when he falls over as well. He doesn't even fall over on anything, I don't think. He just falls over.
Right, Stockport. Let's have a look at this goal then.
For everyone watching, did you see the goal? What did you make of it? Obviously, there'll be a live chat as this will be put out as a preview. So make sure, if you haven't had a look at the goal, just have a look at it. It was very
Oh
funny.
my God.
Have you seen it?
I've just seen the goal. Yeah. He falls over his own foot and the ball just kind of rolls into the middle and no one does anything. That is awful. That is awful.
It's worse when you watch it as well. When I said it, I bet you're like, oh, that's bad. But when you watch it, like, oh, that's terrible.
It's terrible. They kind of all just left it, and he comes out and just toe pokes it in. I mean, sorry. I mean, it's just, yeah. It's
Imagine that being the goal that doesn't take you to Wembley.
Oh, mate, that would be horrible. But I really hope Stevenage do win, though. So just because I was born in Stevenage, so I have a special place in my heart for them, despite the fact I've never seen a single game live.
I mean, if they did go up, I hope they won't. I hope they just don't get 24th with like 10 points. I hope they do put a good fight in to stay up, because realistically, they're not going to get anywhere. They're not going to be pushing mid-table. They're going to be trying to stay up, aren't they? They haven't got a good 100%. Budget. They had one of the lowest budgets in the league, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I used to play football at their training ground, and it was not great. So, I mean, their stadium, I drive past it quite a lot, and it's not the best looking stadium, and obviously they've managed to be fair, they've managed to do on a shoestring budget with basically no money. They've managed to challenge to go up, so you can't really fault them.
I've just had Luke Stevenage was 16th, which is very good. Lincoln was 17th and they won the league as well. So
I mean, that just shows it's not all about money. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, definitely.
It's about spending the money in the right places.
Yeah.
I mean, teams like Chelsea, they spend like £1 billion. They've not really got much. They've only got really Caicedo, Palmer, and Enzo Fernandez are the only three that they signed that were actually half decent in that time.
Yeah. Esteval's been good.
Yeah, but the thing is, he was signed later on. Like I don't consider him part of that original cash flow which come in and they just bought like 40 players. But they just started buying anyone. They see like Liverpool linked with someone and then they just outbid them. It's like, what are you doing? You don't need 7 strikers. Like they signed Aubameyang. It's like, why? Why have you done that? You don't need him.
And then he just flops at the club.
Yeah, and they don't even include him in their like Champions League squad. So it's like,
yeah.
why have you signed him then?
Bradford Bolton. Have you got any thoughts on this one? Who do you want win?
I want Bradford to win, and I'll explain why. I'll just say one word: Thogden.
Yeah.
I can't deal with Thogden being happy, so I want Bradford to win.
Yeah. BWFC JJ, if you're watching this, I mean, Presley's hurt your feelings.
Yeah, well, there's nothing hard feelings against you, mate. Just don't like Thogden. To be fair, I don't dislike Thogden. I dislike his content. He's probably a nice guy, but he's just his content just annoys me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't see Bolton going up because I can't see Thogden being happy about that.
Bolton have always been there or thereabouts. I think this is a chance now, and if they don't take this, I think they'll flop next season.
Yeah, I mean Bolton. When I was young, when I first started watching football, when I was a Man United supporter, when I was about 7 years old, I think 6 years old, Bolton were in and around the Prem in those seasons. So it's like they went from being like a Premier League / high championship team to being like a very poor championship team / League One team that's kind of there and thereabouts in kind of getting promoted every season. It's like they've not been that good. Didn't they have a they had a they went in almost bankruptcy and they had loads of stuff that went wrong.
It was Bolton and Bury. It was the same time they both nearly went bankrupt, and they were both nearly extinct. Well, Bury were, but Bolton survived.
Yeah, which I mean, I never like to see, despite the fact that I might dislike a club, I would never want to see any club go bankrupt and like have to fold. But most of all, Luton. I would hate if that happened to Luton. I'd hate it because then it's like there's no point cheering that because you'd be happy that they've gone extinct and all that. But after a season, you're like, well, now we've got no rivals. Now we've got no one to kind of challenge us. Like we've got nothing. So
Yeah,
like,
if you think about it, at the time you'd probably be happy, but later to come you'd be like we've got no rivals. Like what? There's not really much, you know.
I mean, it's like in the French league. I think Olympique Lyon were in debt, or they had to pay a certain amount of money by a certain date. PSG fronted a bit of cash for, I think it was Desiree Doué or Barcola or one of them signings that they bought. PSG bought off Lyon.
Yeah.
So PSG were meant to pay it over like 4 seasons. They paid it all straight away just so Lyon could clear their debt, which is like, they didn't have to do that. They've done that. It's helped them out. But it's like, there's no point watching Lyon, fall off because it's like then PSG, I mean, have it easier in the league. It's like they've got no competition. They've got less competition.
Yeah.
It's like,
did they even have any competition now? I swear they're just winning the league.
No, Rennes, to be fair, Rennes have put up a good fight this season. It's been really tight.
Only 6 points difference.
Yeah, but PSG have kind of like just pulled away at the end, which is kind of what you get with a team like PSG. You know what you're going to get. It's like, you know that when it comes down to it's a bit like Man City and Arsenal the last few seasons, or Man City Liverpool. When it comes down to that last where you need to just farm wins, you know that PSG, Man City, they're going to farm the wins, and they're not going to drop points, or they're just going to when you drop points, they're going to keep going.
Yeah.
So, which is annoying to be a team that kind of challenges them because you can't really fail. You have no room for failure.
Yeah. So yeah, coming on to League Two, Salford Grimsby. Do you know much about these teams? Have you got any? Do you want win? Got any thoughts on it?
Salford, Grimsby, Salford.
Yeah.
Salford. I want Salford to win. I have a soft spot for Salford. We had a charity match which potentially being played in Salford. They couldn't play this time. I did ask them and they said they can't do it because they've got a pre-season game. So next year at some point we might have a game at Salford. But I don't know why, but last year me and my mate were on FIFA and we just wanted to do a career mode. We looked League Two and we looked at a team in League Two. And for some reason, Salford just caught our eye. We did a joint career mode on Salford, took them to win the Champions League. And this year, I've done another career mode. We did another career mode, went immediately straight back to Salford. I don't know what it is, but I just really like the club. And I just want them to succeed. I really want them to go up.
I do as well. I want Salford to go up for the main reason I want to play them in League Two, and that's it.
Yeah, because they're a horror team to play against.
For one, they're like kind of your bogey team. Two, they've got a very small stadium in league compared to other teams in League Two, and three, they've got a rubbish fan base. So
Mm.
I mean, to be fair, their excuse, right? They've got teams like Manchester United, City. They've got all the big teams that are surrounding, Salford, with them being based in Manchester. So fair play to all the fans that do go, because most of them like support United, City, all them.
Yeah, I mean, people from around that area, like Ginger's from Salford, he supports United. It's like Salford, but Salford have a decent team now. They've got Fabio Barini. Obviously, he got in the Serie A team of the season maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Obviously played in the Prem for Sunderland about 10 years ago. He's had like a really good career, and now obviously coming to the end of it, and he's at Salford. He's really good. Obviously, he's not unreal, but that's just a good player to have in your squad. Then they've
yeah,
got Luke Garbutt, who used to play for Everton, just a
yeah,
decent player in the Prem and in the Championship. He's just kind of just very, very good for a Salford type of level. They've just got
yeah.
players like that are kind of just a little bit older or a little bit more experienced. It's showing. To be
I
honest
see you've
with you,
been doing your research.
mate. I've been analysing a lot of these clubs. I told you when I did that career mode with Salford, mate. I've memorised most of their players. So yeah, they've got some decent players.
Notts County Chesterfield. Thoughts on this one? Who do you want win? Score prediction?
Oh, I mean, I don't really have anything. Notts County, obviously, a couple of seasons ago had that race with Wrexham, and obviously Wrexham pulled away. So it'd be nice to kind of see them bridge the gap between them because obviously Wrexham aren't going up, so they're going to be stuck in the Championship. So it'd be nice to see Notts County, pushing up, kind of challenging them because they are a very solid team. So I'm going to say, yeah, Notts County, just that they win that game maybe by 1 or 2 goals.
Yeah. I want
I
to.
yeah.
Oh, go on.
No, I'm just going to say, yeah, well, just another 1-0 win by them.
Yeah. I actually want Chesterfield to win because I'm looking right. We're going down to League Two. I want to be playing the teams that are quite bigger that will come to Vale and make the atmosphere a bit better.
You're
And
thinking of
obviously
your
not.
vlogs.
Yeah, it'd be better for the vlog, wouldn't it?
100%, yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
obviously I want to go to new stadiums as well. Notts County's bigger and it's close, and they've got better fans as well. I mean, Chesterfield, they're good. They're a good League Two club with decent fans and a decent stadium, but Notts County are better. And obviously the bigger team we play, the more views the vlogs get.
100%.
So I'll go 2-1 Chesterfield, and for the Salford Grimsby one, I'll go 2-2. Yeah, I'll go 2-2, and Salford v Notts County and Notts County, Salford v Chesterfield and Salford to win.
Nice. Yeah.
What's your prediction for the Salford Grimsby one?
I'm going to say, yeah, Salford again, another 1-1-0, and then they go through. So I just think I think that I want them to go through. I don't even know if they're good enough to go through, but I want them to go through. So I'm going to say 1-1. They go through.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you'll be keeping your eye on that one on Friday.
100%. Got the notifications on ready.
Yeah, and we'll be talking about that next Wednesday if you're free.
I'm definitely free next Wednesday. Should be, yeah.
Yeah, make sure you don't fall asleep.
No, it's because you changed the time, and then I just you went doing it 7:30. So then I was like, all right, cool. And then I don't know, I just woke up and it was about 11 p.m. I thought, oh, for God's sake.
And I'll put that on me. That was my bad. It's because there was people that were wanting to come on at 7:30. So I was like, oh, I'll tell Presley that it's 7:30, and yeah, they didn't even end up coming on.
Yeah, well, is what it is.
Yeah, I swear it was like I think it was the end of the season. It was like the last game of the season, the last match day of the season, wasn't it?
I think last week when you did it, I think all the games were done. You're talking about the last games of the season.
Yeah, I think it was all the games were done. I was talking about
Yeah, because when we did it, we were predicting the last game of the season.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you want me to give you the results for that one?
Mate, you can go ahead. I mean, I'm not. I think we probably should have gone through the last one and written down the the predictions.
Oh no, don't worry. I did write them down.
Oh, did you? Right. Okay. Go through the results and say the predictions. Come on, let's do that.
I put them on my notes. Let's hope they are still there. Oh no. Yep, they're still there. Right.
Okay. Perfect.
Putting them in order.
Because I want to see. I want to see if
all
I
the
got
results
right.
Right. So, Reading Blackpool, you said 2-0 Blackpool, and it was 1-0. I said 2-1 Blackpool, and it was 1-0. So none of us got that one right.
Right.
Leyton Orient Burton, we both said 1-1, and it was 2-2.
That's a good prediction.
Yeah. Wycombe Rotherham, you said 1-0, and it was 3-2. And I said 1-0 to Rotherham, and it was 3-2 Wycombe.
So did I predict Wycombe to win that?
Yeah, you predicted Wycombe. I predicted Rotherham.
So far 3 out of 3 in terms of results.
Yeah.
Just not the right scoreline.
Yeah. We both predicted Vale to win. You said 2-1 Vale. I said 1-0 Vale. We got that wrong.
Yep.
Next one. Ooh, close. You predicted Bradford to win 3-1, and it was 2-1.
Oh,
close. And I predicted a 1-0 win to Exeter and got that wrong.
see, I'm not too annoyed about these predictions, to be honest. I think I've done decently so far.
Oh, sorry, I predicted 1-1. Yeah, I predicted 1-1. Next one. Oh wow, yeah, we did not get this one. I predicted a 1-1 for this one. You predicted 6. Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. You predicted 3-1 Cardiff.
Yep.
And it was 5-4 Mansfield.
Jesus. Well, I knew it'd be a decently scoring game. Just didn't know it'd be that many goals.
And I predicted 1-0 to Cardiff. To Mansfield, sorry. Next one. Stevenage, Wigan, I predicted 1-1 and it was 1-0. You predicted 2-0 Stevenage and it was 1-0 Stevenage.
Well, like at least I got the result right. I was just I wanted Stevenage to win because I knew Luton would win, and I just wanted Stevenage to make sure Luton didn't get in the playoffs.
Yeah. Northampton, Plymouth. You predicted 4-1 Plymouth, and I predicted. I predicted 2-0 Plymouth. Next one, Peterborough Doncaster. I predicted 1-0 Doncaster. and you predicted 1-0 Doncaster.
Right. What was the score?
It's 3-1 Doncaster.
Well, we got another. It's another correct result, but just not the scoreline.
Yeah. You predicted 3-0 Bolton, and it was 3-2 Luton.
Thing is, I didn't think Bolton were going to win 3-0. I just wanted them to. I knew Luton would win.
Oh, and I got one right. 3-2 Luton. I got one right.
Yeah, fair play. I knew Luton would win, but I just didn't want them to. I reckon they win the league next season.
Yeah.
If they keep Wilshere and they make a couple of solid signings, don't get rid of anyone that's like one of their main players.
Yeah.
Keep up the form. They'll
yeah.
Unfortunately,
I know. So Barnsley Stockport, I said 0-0 and it was 3-1 Stockport. And I'll just do the last one now. AFC Wimbledon Huddersfield, I said 1-1, it was 4-0 Huddersfield. So your last two, oh, you were dead close. Barnsley Stockport was 3-1 and you said 2-1 Stockport.
Oh,
3-1 Stockport. And then the last one, you said 2-1 Huddersfield and it was 4-0. So it was a 1-0 win to me.
Yeah, well, at least I got the most of the results right. It just wasn't the scoreline.
We got most of the results correct. It was just the scores. Like we weren't we're not going to expect to get like probably maybe 2. That's what I expected. Maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's difficult. It's quite easy. It's like basically a 1 in 3 chance if you just guess who's going to win. It's a higher chance of getting it if you look at the form and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So you basically got 50-50 on whether you get it right, maybe even a little bit higher.
Yeah.
But it's just whether you get the scoreline right is the impossible thing.
Yeah. So I'm sure we'll be doing that when the season kicks in.
100%. I'll be back.
Yeah. And yeah, that'll be pretty much it for today. Thank you again for coming on, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Right, see you next Wednesday.
And hopefully we can get some other faces coming on. If you don't mind that.
No, I don't mind it. The more the merrier.
The more the merrier. Yeah, so if you want to come on next Wednesday, 4 p.m, just drop me a DM and I'm sure you'll be able to come on. Like and subscribe, everyone. And up the veil.